Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Averedinta Delia Trisnanda from Skill 2. I want to tell you about the answer of my midterm task public speaking. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is why public speaking is really important. Public speaking being really important because it is one of basic ability that people must have. Public speaking can develop our life, develop our careers, our love story, and etc. With the ability to public speaking, we will have self-confidence. Because if we are usually doing the public speaking, we will increase our speaking skill to other people that make we are more confident. With confidence and can speak to others, it will help to understand each other. The ability to public speaking also good to get a better job. When you can doing the public speaking well in the job interview, it can be a good change to you to get the job. By having good public speaking skill, we will be easy to convey information to others, and certainly others will also be easier to accept that information. So there will be no misunderstanding in the process of giving and receiving information in any case. The good public speaking will also make it easier for us to influence others. In a positive way, of course. Public speaking will be able to improve our relationship with others, can make us understand a problem, and can also solve the problem. And another practical distinction of public speaking is that we can share knowledge with others and also make it easier for us to acquire new knowledge that will surely very profitable for our life. That's why public speaking is really important for our life. Let's go to the second question, that is about the 3 stages to prepare speech. The first step is, of course, select a topic. We have to know what we want to speak about. Know your interests and passion. We can use the topic that we like or we want, but the important things is the topic must be interest to the audience. Select an appropriate topic, who is the audience and what their interests are. And the second is analyze the audience. We have to learn about the audience, what is their personalities, interests, what they share in common, and etc. We analyze them first. We're getting to know the listeners, and we can know who is our audience and what we can do for them. And then start to write or make the speech tag with the right outlines. And the last is prepare the content and practice, of course. Presentation aids can help the audience to retain the ideas and understand the difficult concept. They also can provide dramatic emphasis that listeners will find memorable. And don't forget to practice delivering the speech. Practice is important key. Practice as many as you can, because more we practice, the success will come. Let's move to number 3. In the number 3, I will speak about bullying. Bullying. My stomach hurt and I have headache every day. The boys are spreading rumors and telling secret, and it just doesn't feel right to me. Is there something wrong with me, or am I really what they say I am? Could I be a victim of bullying? As you might have noticed, my speech is about bullying, so let's get started. A very good afternoon to my respected lecturers and my charming, beautiful friends. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Averedinta Delia Trisnanda from English Skill 2. Okay, so have you ever been bullied? As it happens to your peers, or have you just seen or heard about it on TV? No matter. Many people have different opinions on what bullying is. All that are correct, and as they are different ways you can be bullied. However, the real definition followed by is anything that a person does on purpose to upset or hurt another person. To be honest, bullying is just like a disease because you don't make it happen and it does not just go away overnight. Bullying even makes you feel like you are sick or something is wrong with you. However, this isn't true at all. It is not your fault if you get bullied. Did you know that 900,000 children get bullied every day in Canada out of 5.2 million students? That means that 1 out of 5 students get bullied every day. And people say that Canadians are too nice to be bullies. Many people are unaware of the bullying that happens around them. That just show how bad it is. Bullying is just a stage, a normal part of life. However, the fact is, bullying is not a normal or social acceptable behavior. We give bullies power by our acceptance of this behavior. The statistics show that there are 6 different types of bullying: physical, verbal, indirect, social alienation, intimidation, and last but not least, cyberbullying. Verbal bullying is the most common because it is not as easily noticed as physical is. Talk about how horrible it is. Think if you were the target or the person that get bullied. Bullies bully because it makes them feel better than everyone else. Also, they can do it because they have been bullied at the same point in life and feel like they need a revenge. Some people that have been bullied all their life decided to leave their life because they don't appreciate it and commit suicide. That just show out of hand this can get. Bullying is that serious. You may think now, how can you stop bullying when you can barely see it happening? I mean, how you are supposed to put an end to it when it goes on. The best way for you to make a start is to talk to your friends and have a discussion about it in your class and make a set of rules to put an end to it. To present the idea of your whole school. Then present the idea to your whole school. The next step is to create an anti-bullying theme so you can end the bullying at your school. Bullying is so bad that is can end up with dying and killing others, which show exactly how serious and bad this is. Remember everything I have told you today and you will not be a bully or not be afraid to stand up for yourself. Just be strong, keep your head up high and do your best to stop bullying once and for all. Remember, blowing up someone's candle doesn't make you shine any brighter. Thank you. So going to the last number, and this occasion I will tell about my speech about self-motivation. Self-motivation. Today, many people feeling doubt to doing something, or we start thinking that we can't doing something and imagine things that may go wrong in the future. Feeling stress, life under pressure, worry, things that make life uneasy and unhappy. So why people doing this? Why people feel about this? One thing that usually people forget is about self-motivation. We are too busy to thinking about bad things that will not yet happen in the future. We forget that our brain, our heart and mind will be carried with them. We seem to forget that we also need courage and stamina to keep going and keep growing. So what is self-motivation? Self-motivation is the force that push us to go on. It is our internal drive to achieve, to produce, develop, and keep moving forward. From the explanation, we can know that self-motivation is really important. Knowing our desire about what we want to achieve is really important. Having the ability to motivate ourselves is a must. And it drives people to keep going, to take the opportunities, and to show the commitment to their dream. Knowing this thing, you have something you get to do. So when you are doing something that you are interested, that you are happy to do it, you will give your time and give your effort, big effort to complete it. Your oath is to yourself to see how far you can do in life. Your oath is to yourself to earn the kind of money that you want to earn. You owe is to yourself to be the kind of person you want to be, to feel the energy you want to feel. Having a dream is a necessity for all people, and having this desire and ability to enliven yourself are key to reaching out. We know that motivation from other people is also important and helpful. Support and love from other people can make someone have motivation to reach the goal. But underneath it all, ourself is the most important point, because who will do, who will strive, and who will feel is ourself. And when we can motivate ourselves, we will take things more seriously. When we have a dream, when we want to make something in our life, and when we want to run for it, make sure we hold it. We know the way, because life is never to be always positive and consistent. Because of it, positive thinking also an important element to build a strong self-confidence. It is important to look at things positively, especially when things aren't going as per plans and you really want to give up. Don't stop, because if you give up, you'll never get what you want. You owe is to yourself to feel the pride knowing, to have the body you want to from doing the work you know you are capable of doing. You work for it, you sacrifice. When it was hard, you push harder. Stand up and go ahead to fight the challenge, to face the problem, and to believe in yourself. Give your soul, your brain, your body, and your heart more spirit, because doctors is everywhere. You need to keep going and stay true with yourself. Hold your motivate. Anything is possible if you just believe. Find your spirit and run for your dream. Remember, the most important thing is self-motivation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.